welcome to another edition of Garage Pros. I'm Mark Nolan. I want to tell you about the Wireless One load controller by Airlift. You know, just like humans, eventually in your vehicle's life as it gets older, the rear end starts to sag a little bit. All right, I know. Speak for yourself, Nolan. Well, this is a great setup if you do have a situation like that. You put the airbags in the back, and then you can control this Wireless One, that's the key, with this wireless remote control. Now, this little guy right here, let me tell you something. There's a lot going on here. You can be in a normal mode where you can just raise the PSI or lower it, and by the way, check the gauge right in the middle and it'll tell you exactly how many PSI you're running at any point. But there are also 3 different presets you can put in. Maybe you've got a preset for long hauling. You want to keep it at a certain PSI level. It's comfortable. You're running on the highway. You're in good shape. Maybe there's one with a little higher PSI for maybe when it gets cold. Because remember, when the air in those airbags starts to get cold, it compresses. It contracts a little bit. You're going to lose a little pounds per square inch. So you might want to have a winter setup and then maybe a heavier PSI from when you're hauling heavy loads or maybe doing a lot of towing. And when you set up for a product like this or a project like this, you look around, sometimes it's a little bit intimidating. I love this. This all came in this single box right here. So when you set it all out, and you should always do that at any time you've got a project started, set it all out, separate everything. And this thing does not look all that intimidating at all. We've got our wireless remote control. We've got our receiver that runs the actual compressor in the back. That's another great deal. And this is the compressor. If somebody would have came up to me and said, yeah, that's an air compressor right there, I'd have said, no way. But it is a really neat setup. It's got a 4-hole system. You can drill this. A lot of people, what they'll do, they'll put it in the top rail, maybe of the frame or on the side, just to keep it up out of whatever might be popping up off of the road. You've got your power source here with the relay. You've also got your air hoses to go along with this too. You cut it yourself, you put it in your only 2 T-fittings that you actually have on this, and I mean, simple enough. You cut it, you pop it in, and it's sealed and it's ready to go. This is one of the neatest, cleanest installs you're going to get. Once again, it is the Wireless One load controller by Airlift. It's the way to go if you want to do something like this. Thanks for joining us for another edition of Garage Pros. I'm Mark Nolan.